Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Braven Men podcast. This is Buck Grant, and I have something to say. It is said that any man that does not stand for something will fall for anything. We live in a world of uncertainty, and the nature of uncertainty is that one will follow the collective consciousness of society if they are not clear on the intention of who they want to become and what kind of influence they would like to have in this world. We had a meeting with our Braven Men group last night, and the question arose, what do you need to say yes to, and who do you need to say no to in order to move forward? And that can be a very difficult question. It is a difficult question because most of us have not spent the time cultivating our vision to define who we want to become the next day and the day after next. Who are we growing into being? Who are we bringing into existence? And therefore, if we don't spend that time, we will be swept away by the momentum of society and the people around us. You see, when someone around you has strong conviction, their force can be powerful on those around them. And it is more powerful to those who do not have a clear understanding of where they are going. We all wonder how we end up with the leadership that we have in our country, in our world, in our communities. And we all complain no matter who is in charge. And yet many of us don't spend the time to decide who we actually are, to know what is right for us, to know when to say yes, to know when to say no. Many of us wake up in the morning and the first thing we do is we pick up our phone. And our phone defines us as our fears, of our wants, of the things that we don't have. Our social media is very quick to tell us that we are lacking, and therefore they have the answer for us. And so before we've even checked in with ourselves, we have this device defining who we are going to be for the next 24 hours. The news, the media, your friends. And so I ask you to put your phone down, to wake up in the morning, and before you pick up anything, sit in silence. Whether you call it prayer or meditation or visualization, spend time to be quiet. Step away from the echoes of the world. Step away from the voice of society telling you constantly that you are not enough, that we have the answer to fix your problems. Spend the time to go inside and listen to your truest voice. And then wake up in the morning and define who you're going to be. The best way to predict the future is to create one. And we create that from our own vision, from our own internal compass that tells us always when things are right and when they are wrong. But we have to be quiet enough in order to do that. If you do not stand for something, you will fall for anything. So stand for something. Stand for yourself. Stand for your dreams and your vision and your family. Stand for whatever is charging you to move forward in your life. And do not waver. You will be able to say yes when you mean yes and no when you mean no if you get really clear on who you are. This is Buck Grant, always reminding you to be brave, to be bold, and to always choose courage.